Apifiny is a global digital marketplace. Based in blockchain technology, Apifiny connects disjointed digital and traditional trading, custody, and payment services into a single, unified, and round-the-clock trading network. In doing so, we eliminate the barriers of time, currency, and location to provide unprecedented opportunities for all its participants.
Stock markets are ununified and discontinuous in time. Global investors do not have enough global and 24/7 access to the shares of global public companies. The adoptions of ADRs in the US and platforms overseas that give foreign investors access to US stocks already signify the trend and the need.
The current financial market system is fractured, slow, and antiquated, with technological limitations creating legal uncertainty and economic drain. Consider what happens every time a seller sells a security to a buyer. Because the trade settles T+2, or T+1, or even T+5 in certain jurisdictions, most banks, brokers, and central depositories that facilitate these type of trades must charge margin to cover the trade in the event that something goes bad.
I think that we've seen a continuation. We're seeing a continuation of a long-term trend. You go back to the days under the buttonwood tree, the establishment of the New York Stock Exchange, and people were trading, securities on pieces of paper underneath the tree. I mean, it's not very efficient because obviously, if you lived up outside of Manhattan, you really couldn't trade securities very easily. And then we put in telephone lines, and we could trade across the West Coast. And then we created electronic stock markets. We were able to do trade executions on securities. I think this is just a continuation of another technology generation that's going to now broaden reach throughout the globe and bring greater information and transparency to investors so that they can diversify portfolios and own a greater cross-section of assets directly.
With Apifiny, and what we've done by plugging in and growing our network, our ecosystem above and beyond what it should be, growing globally, we're effectively able to take advantage of two things. One, price discrepancy of the underlying asset, and number two, price discrepancy on the FX rates, on the exchange rates. So by using that, we're able to provide not only best execution, best bid and offer, but also arbitrage opportunities that didn't exist before.
We use the latest innovations in blockchain and trading technologies to do two things. First, we tokenize traditional assets like stocks and fiat currencies for global distribution. This democratizes the assets, leading to greater liquidity and price discovery around the clock. Secondly, we provide a high-speed matching engine and a virtual custody. So these assets can be traded on hundreds of exchanges worldwide. These exchanges become our nodes, and they can integrate our technology very easily with no capital commitment.
We're well into the 21st century. If a person in Beijing can buy an iPhone at 12 noon on a Sunday at home in their pajamas, why can't they buy Apple stock?
Apifiny, one world, one market.